Happy New Year!
Mm. Happy New Year.
Wow, I did not think I was going to have to do this. Um, guess not. But Joe is still muted.
You can mute Nick. Oh, wait.
He's not here, so
Oh
What
yeah,
a
he is.
bad.
He just popped in.
Somehow he's on time.
Oh, guys, what were you talking about me?
No,
yeah.
no, 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 no.
Nope, nope, not
Just
at all.
Not at all.
end of your teeth, Nick. Right
Happy
now
New Year,
I'm
guys.
filling this thing out. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Rich
It
and
has been
wonderful.
a crazy day.
Has it really?
I am. Uh, I finally, I finally went upstairs and said, "Look, my daughter's coming in February. My brother-in-law is coming in February, which, mind you, we do not get along or didn't in school. We do now. We were, we were all through school together, and they want to have Christmas up when they come." I said, "You know what? I'm done. I am fucking done. Y'all can just, we're going to leave Christmas up until next damn year. I'm done."
Wasn't Christmas a week ago?
You would
Yeah.
think.
Oh, almost.
You'd
Well,
think.
almost 2 weeks ago.
But no, no. My daughter's coming for Christmas dinner in February because that's when Monster Jam is in Denver.
Ah, okay.
And so we're going to leave the Christmas lights and everything up for the grandbabies. And then apparently we have to have them up for the brother-in-law too.
Like
I
so.
wouldn't do that.
I know. You're a grown man. You don't need to see him.
I mean, the minute Christmas is over with, my lights and stuff are down the next day.
That was our intention, but Zach will do anything for these grandbabies. It
Hold on.
doesn't matter what, he will do it.
Grandbabies is different.
He will also be taking all the lights down by himself because I'm done.
I'll be right back. My dad's calling me for something. Give me 1 second here.
Okay.
His phone's dead. Wait.
Oh, it's not.
I started taking stuff down on Christmas night. All of my outside stuff, I had that down. Let's see. I went out at about 11 that night to take something um, to the city hall little drop box for the water bill.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to wait until late because nobody's on the road.
Yeah.
And when I got home, I was like, you know what? It's only going to take me 5 minutes to get all the outside stuff done. Just go ahead and get it done now and be done with it.
That's the older I get, that is my paranoia, is that everywhere you look, there's car wrecks. There's, it's awful the way people drive. There's road rage. There's, it makes you want to be a hermit. It really does.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm
why
there.
I hibernate. That's why I hibernate all winter.
No, I'm there. No.
That's as Christmas as I get. A Hershey kiss.
I volunteer at the Humane Society every Friday, and it's almost just like total anxiety to even go across town. Which, yes, our town's pretty large.
Well,
But
in your area, I can understand that because of um, situations.
yeah, and like coming home today, we thought, okay, there's 2 Walmarts we could go to on the way home. And I had told him that, hey, come across the scanner, there's a wreck on 26th Avenue, and we're coming home, and we see the whole road blocked. I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm done. Oh, Jeremy, you'll be glad to know I hired a dog trainer yesterday,
Really?
and she's not licensed, but she does work for the courts. Like, talks about the animals and either advocates for them that they can be okay or that they need put down. Um, she was amazing. She came here and Ghost just circled her and just bark, 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 circled her fur up. And that was, I told her, I said, I really don't want you to go down there with Ghost without him having a leash on. She said, no. She said, a leash will cause a barrier and that'll cause him more aggression. I'm like, but if he bites you, and she's like, no, no. I'm like, oh my God. So she was actually here. She was supposed to be here an hour. She was here for 3 hours and worked with all of them. And she did an amazing job. It took probably 20 minutes before Ghost stopped barking and trying to bite her.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm hoping. I told her every other week, let's do this, because if he doesn't stop, he's big, he's huge, and he's dangerous.
Well, yeah, but it's always baby girl that would be biting at people or at least nipping on people.
Not a problem with her whatsoever. She played ball with her, and she was her best friend. And she had turkey as treats, which you want a high level treat if you're going to reward them.
Right.
But this girl was amazing. I stood at the kitchen window because
Maybe that's the thing. That's it because it is a woman. Because baby girl is always going after the men.
I don't know, maybe we're gonna find out because Jan and Jesse and the kids will be here tomorrow.
You know,
That should be fun.
you know something though. No matter the type of breed the dog is, dogs can usually sense if you're a good person or not.
That's true. That's
You know,
very true.
I have a dog. I've had Joy. Let's see. Joy is 9 years old now. She turned 9 yesterday. She is a New Year's baby puppy. But that Siberian Husky, she was stubborn to train because she was abused.
Right,
Early
right, and
on.
that's
And she wasn't even, she was like maybe 6 or 7 months. And,
right.
and when we got her from the Husky farm, she was returned like twice because people didn't, some people, they just don't understand the responsibility of owning
Yeah,
a dog, especially a
they don't.
husky. They're very high maintenance. They need a lot of
They're
time,
very vocal.
a lot of patience, a lot of time, and a lot of love. And once you give them that, they're easy to train. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and
Well, all my animals have been abused. They're all rescues. Every one of them have been abused. Well, no. Okay. My aunt's dog has not been abused except for the fact that it was never told no at any
uh,
point in its life. It could eat out of her plate. It could tell her who could touch her. And we're having a come to Jesus meeting because
That's
that's
called being spoiled, not abused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but in a way that
But
is
that's just as bad
abuse
though.
because this dog doesn't know who's in charge.
Yeah.
Like, it has no clue who's in charge. And so there's been several times I've had to pin this little shit by his neck because
that's
he
why
wants to fight.
that's why I like huskies, because once you get one, and you become the alpha, they know
Yeah,
who's in charge from that point on. And
that's the problem.
this one was so stubborn, I had to actually bite her ear.
Yeah,
But you got to get them to know that first. If they're spoiled like that, they're not going to know that.
there was a dog yesterday, and this is just something that pisses me off about people in general. There's a page in our town called Greeley Anything Goes, and that's the problem. Anything goes. That is the issue. Well, the training session was going on outside a dog come around our chain link fence, and like it was just standing there looking like, help me. And of course, my dog went to the fence and it took off. So I walked around the front of the house and out to the alley to go find this dog.
Oh, man.
Found it, got a leash on it, and posted it on Facebook and said, "Hey, is this anybody's dog? Like, what's going on here?" And somebody posted, "Well, yeah, this dog was hanging out in my yard for however long, and I fed it. It's skinny. It needs a new owner," and just, bashing the owner. And finally somebody said, "That's my friend's dog." Well, by that time, I have 4 big ones. I can't, or 3 big ones. I can't leave another dog here. This was a boxer pit mix, maybe.
Oh, Jesus.
And so I called animal control. Officer Cruz came out, got him, took him to the Humane Society because they were closed. He had the back door. And the messages on Facebook. This owner shouldn't have this dog. And okay, I had a trainer here, 20 years worth of training, court experience, and she said this dog is a little over a year old, judging by his teeth, very healthy, very happy, just a little timid. It would go between your legs like a police dog would. It'll go between your legs for safety. Instead of guarding you, it's for safety. And I'm like, somebody has worked with this dog, and a year old, a little over a year, they're still a gangly teenager. And a boxer is always going to be skinny. It's not going to be some fat dog. And everybody on there going, "Oh, it needs a new home. He's abused. He's this, he's that." So reality was New Year's Eve, New Year's midnight, fireworks went off. Dogs take off because they're scared.
Yep.
He was running around all night into that day, just scared. What gives you the right to assume what happened and tell the owner that they can't have the dog anymore? I mean, like, why are people so cruel? I just don't get it. I really don't. I understand loving animals more than people. I get it.
So many people do that to dogs, though. They don't give a crap about them, regardless of what they look like. They want them till something happens to them.
Well, maybe
not in that case. Not in that case, but I'm saying in a lot of cases that's what happens. And so people just assume.
I volunteer for the Humane Society.
Yeah, no, you're wonderful doing that.
I see so many sides of it. People being homeless and surrendering their pets because they know they can't eat, their pet can't eat.
Right. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
And that's, I love that. Maybe the pet is so sick, they can't afford it.
Yeah.
So they surrender it so it can get vet care.
Right.
Things like that. But to assume this dog was healthy. There was nothing wrong with this dog. This dog was an amazing dog.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying there is. Just people jump to that because it happens so much.
Exactly. And that's in all of
that's
our
all
world right now, I guess.
Any subject we jump to, we can say that on.
I think so. And something's wrong with that. Why not ask questions before you say, this person?
That's just it. Facebook is full of doctors and lawyers. Yeah.
They all got
a degree.
Right.
With a master's from YouTube.
I like that.
Or
I like that legal guy on YouTube.
Yeah. Mine's being a smartass, obviously, but the way I'm using it. But yeah.
I'm telling you.
No, but I agree with you, though. I agree with you, Adrian. People do. It happens down here, too. But there's one posted down here similar, but they're like, it was the last thing her son gave her before he died. This dog got out on. I was like, well, I saw the same post 3 months ago for the same dog. So it's like, you need to lock up your dog a little better. It's not
You
necessarily you're
know,
abusing it at all, but you just need to make sure it don't escape.
you
Some,
know, I,
some
I
people don't understand that concept.
I get it though, because like my aunt's little dog that we've decided to take on
Oh
did
yeah,
escape, and
yeah,
it went 3 miles, and it wasn't like 3 miles out. It was 3 miles in a 2 block radius trying to chase this damn thing.
yeah.
So nobody knows the circumstances, and they need to
Yep.
stop
Well,
assuming.
Exactly.
I live in a small community. When I got my first, when Nitro came around before he passed away, people people were automatically assuming that he was a wolf or a wolf hybrid because of the way he looked,
Right?
and saying things like, you can't leave him out like that in the wintertime. Temperatures like this. He'd be out there for hours and hours on end because he wanted to.
Yes.
I mean, that dog would dig a bed by this big old tree out in our yard in the snow and
Yep.
just lay there and watch people go by. She wasn't bothering nobody. He wasn't bothering nobody.
Yep.
But, they just assumed because of the way he looked, he was a wolf or a wolf hybrid. And they were saying, you got to get rid of that dog. You can't have that dog around here.
Why not?
And
Why?
one of those, we live in what you call a condo community. So there's like a president, board of directors, whatever. And those two walked around several times, and like he didn't even flinch. He just watched me walk by. He ain't bothering nobody. And he looked a lot bigger than what he was because he was spoiled
Yeah.
and had a lot of fur. I mean, you got to realize those Siberian Huskies, and when it comes to dogs, the male is usually the bigger one.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
And here's the thing.
they outweigh the females by about 10 pounds.
Yeah, and the whole premise of this is, how about let's stop assuming things about people before we really know in 2026? How about let's do that?
Good luck with that.
I know, but it's a good goal.
Um, how was everybody's New Year?
Wonderful.
I was asleep when it came in, which is great because that means I'm going to rest all of this year. We're going to go with that.
You slept?
Oh, I went the hell to sleep, and I don't know when the new year came in because I was out, I was done, I was gone.
I was at a small little bar in California. So.
That's scary.
I stay off the roads on New Year's Eve now. I don't even go anywhere.
I typically do.
My wife and I sat and binge watched some stuff.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm usually asleep by midnight, typically. But
The most we went outside was to let the puppy out.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh, now I will say, I had to bring the new year in, me sleeping by myself, my husband sleeping on a whole different floor because these animals, of course, fireworks are going off, and it's red flag right now.
yeah,
You're not supposed to be doing that, but
people do.
if the police aren't going to do anything about it, who's going to? So fireworks are going off. Our biggest dog is like on top of my husband, shaking, like on top of him. So he had to take him in the basement. Yeah,
Was somebody shooting them off real close?
not
Or
really.
just fireworks in general?
It's a game we play here in Greeley. It's Is that fireworks or gunshots?
Yeah, we play it here too. Don't worry. I think it might be a Colorado thing.
Yeah. And
Well, you two are not that far from each other.
no, well, a few hours, yeah.
Yeah, about about 3.5,
Yeah.
depending on where really. And
That's really not all that far.
No, it's not. And here's the thing. When I lived in the country, we used to shoot our guns into this great big hole, on New Year's. But
Sure, now you run off.
that's the kind of things you do in the country. It's fine.
big difference though in the country and in a town.
Yeah.
In a town, when you're shooting those guns off, somebody's getting hit.
There's a He lives literally across my yard and across the backyard, so he's basically in the back. Guns
Well,
and fireworks.
I hear gunshots out here all the time because I don't live too far from a shooting range,
Right.
I live
And that's
close.
different.
a gun club. And so, you know, it gets real active like just before deer hunting season.
Right. Yeah.
That's different though.
And
That's set up to shoot.
Right, but I've never done, I've never lived like this close to a shooting range and stuff
Oh, okay.
like that before.
Right.
So I had to get used to it a while.
Gotcha.
But
We have a police training area just a couple miles down the road from here. And a couple of years ago, there was actually a report going around where a stray bullet had hit somebody's house.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's.
that's been-
But the bright side, let's look at the bright side of this. If you have a shooting range near your house or anywhere close, do you know how much clean brass brings in?
I mean, she's not wrong there.
We used to take the kids and they used to go pick up, especially come deer hunting season, because those bullets are like 3 inches long, the casings.
yeah,
They're brass. And we used to go pick them up. I'm telling you, that'll make a good steak dinner.
Probably. Don, what about you? You still there?
Hello?
How was it in the big city?
Uh, let's see. Yeah, in the big city, every once in a while I did hear gunshots. Wait, why am I not appearing on the screen?
You are
I
on the
see.
screen.
Huh.
Yeah, we see you.
Yeah, we
I
see
don't.
now.
I just thought you had me like in a back room or something because I don't see myself on the screen here.
We
That's
see you.
it says right here offline.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I did notice like a little red thing coming up on your signal, but that only stayed there for a couple seconds.
We see you and we hear you.
What is going on with this thing?
Chicago Ghost.
Okay.
Well, I'm looking on the network page. We see you.
Weird.
yeah. I just went and looked to see if it did one of those things it did to me. That still pisses me off.
Okay, yeah, because when I joined in, I didn't know if you guys could see me or not because you didn't say hi to me or anything.
I waved at
We
you.
waved at you.
I waved at you. I didn't see anybody wave back. I don't
Oh,
know.
I waved.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why I don't know why this isn't showing
That's
up on
okay.
here.
Yeah, it happens.
But yeah, but whatever. It's whatever. But yeah, unfortunately, every once in a while you do hear gunshots in Chicago.
But how was the New Year though?
Oh, yeah. I thought you guys were talking about gunshots earlier before, so that's
Well,
why.
We were.
we were because somebody had brought up the how it's difficult to differentiate
Distinguish.
between gunshots and fireworks.
There's Mr. Mulai back.
Okay, well, I gotta say this New Year has been pretty great so far. Finally, I'm recovering from COVID.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yay.
Someone
Congrats.
someone over at my family's Christmas Eve party had spread COVID, but
Oh.
thankfully everybody's okay now. And let's see. Well, we wrapped up the year on Fear Fans with having Miguel Nunez on the show.
That was
That was
awesome.
that
I watched
was a
the
good show.
Yes, seriously. I like if you guys ever meet him at conventions or anything like that. I recommend it highly. He's amazing.
That was a real good show.
Oh
That
yeah.
was great.
I
Yeah,
cannot believe that guy is 66.
I know. That's what I like about him. He's like, he doesn't let his age hold him back or anything. He's like so energetic. Always, he's still acting. He's still doing what he loves.
I If I didn't know any better, I would have thought he was 35.
Right?
Right?
I want
Man,
to meet this dude.
Oh yeah, Miguel Nunez. Yeah, he had like a. In case for those of you out there who don't know well, I'm sure some of you, a lot of you, I'm sure some of you out there know, but yeah, he played Spider in Return of the Living Dead. He played Demon in Friday the 13th Part 5, and he also played a Voodoo Maestro in the live action Scooby Doo from 2002.
Okay.
And Joanna Man.
Yep, yep, that's right.
Just to throw that in there. I know you're just going the horror stuff there, Don, but
I know. Well, I run a horror podcast, so
exactly.
yeah, well, hopefully that's the first of some new things to come.
uh, I hope so, man. Let's
How
see.
about you, Nick? How was your New Year?
It was really good. He had quite the night of New Year's.
Nick was doing shots
Well,
all
I
night.
told Adrian and Jeremy. I already told you guys about. Man, was I out? I mean, I was out till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Because
Yeah.
you're not used to doing shots.
Yes.
I
So
didn't know Nick
Exactly.
did shots.
so
I had
we
to give like Dr. Pepper or something, right?
yeah. So the first we actually went to 3 different locations. We went to this bar that was called Jackson Avenue Pub, which was located in Naperville. Which, ironically enough, I immediately, because I thought, I'm not too far from Kate. As much as I would have wanted to invite her and her husband, obviously I know, they had to watch their daughter. So we still had a good time. We hung out there for a while. We grabbed something to eat, and then we went to this other bar that was called Saddle Up at Q, which was a country themed bar, as a matter of fact.
Nice.
Although, in spite that it was a country themed bar, the music that they were playing was like mostly of the dance and hip hop music, and I'm not a really big fan of that. But I will say, at the very least, they weren't playing like the music of today, that type of music of today. They were playing stuff from like the early 2000s, late 90s. So, in some way, shape, or form, it did kind of have a nostalgic feel to it. And when the New Year struck, when the New Year struck, they had like that big set of balloons, which they all fell. And it turned out some of those balloons had dollar bills in them. So, but we never grabbed any of them. But after that, we were there till about 2 a.m. that night. And even though, like any bar or club where it was packed, it did eventually start decreasing to the point that some of us were able to start dancing. And to conclude,
I was doing it midnight.
to conclude later that night, I mean, because we still had a lot of energy and excitement.
Did you kiss a beef stick at midnight?
No, but I did take a few shots, though, I will admit.
I would love to see a video of Nick dancing.
Yeah, me too after a couple shots.
Jeremy, I sent you guys a video of that Come On Eileen video for Eileen.
Hey,
Remember
what
that?
video?
How
It was
long
a
ago
video
that?
of me dance. It was at a wedding party that I was at. It was a
Oh,
video
man.
of someone.
No.
I sent it to Jeremy and Adrian personally in our Supernatural Talk chat, and it was like the response because Eileen hasn't been on for such a long time, and I had to get a video of this in a way like say, "Come on back, Eileen."
Okay, that's what I was asking. What you said, like, come on back, Eileen. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, but then to conclude the night, we went to a casino, and too bad Tom McNicholas wasn't with me because we always gambled together all the time. We go on these road trips, but I played my favorite slot game, Buffalo,
Nice,
and I won. I won some cash.
sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I got, as I always do. I know I probably said this before, but I'll say it again. As always, I usually only spend $20. And if I win, great. If I don't, well, it was fun while it lasted, but that's where it ends for me. For what I won, not only did I get my $20 back, got an additional 40. So in total, $160.
Nice.
Nice job.
I won $40 because
Well, that's
Plus
well, that's
20.
what I said. Yeah, I won 40, but I got my 20 back. So in a way, 40.
Sweet.
And but I stopped out. What I always do, because you never know, there is one thing I always do when I have a winning. After when you make a winning, I do press the button one final time because you never know if you may get another bonus right there. But as expected, if not, that's where I end. That's where it ends for me. So it was a good night. Great way to start off 2026.
Oh yeah.
Kate was asking about Chris's vacation, and since he spent it away from home, which I think was really brave because I wouldn't be doing that,
Mhm.
especially not in Los Angeles.
No, we knew where we were going. It was a bar where I was with my sister, and it's friends she know playing the band there a lot. So we knew where we were going. It was a 24-hour deli on the backside of it too, so they made these big
Oh,
sandwiches.
that's nice. So you can go
Yeah,
get food whenever.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. So it was a good night. It was a good night.
I was going to ask you, Chris, how was Disneyland?
Disneyland was wonderful. Got this hat.
Oh, nice. Well, that looks really nice.
Oh sweet.
I got my lightsaber somewhere over there hiding that I had
Oh
built. Built a
So you're,
lightsaber in Star Wars Land or whatever it's called.
I
so
know
you're
that you've
officially
been
a
showing
Jedi Master.
pictures, but I have been so incredibly busy these last few days. I hadn't had a chance to look at any of them.
And I Queen Married. Yes, I went on the Queen Mary.
Oh, you did? Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
Yeah,
see that. That's awesome.
it was a
that was on the
paranormal.
event.
It was a paranormal tour, not an investigation. But they
Yeah.
did let you take pictures, and they would do the lights out thing.
Oh, that
I
would have been cool.
That is awesome.
originally. And there's this one spot where a person died, and as I tried to back into the room, I felt like something pushing like on the back of my shoulders, keeping me out.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I literally like I could not move back any further.
I'm
And I
not
sent you that
surprised.
picture, Jeremy. Whether there was something in it or not, I don't know, but I sent you that picture of that
I'm
area.
not. I'm not surprised. That is such a haunted ship that
Yeah,
you'll definitely get. If you go to a place like Queen Mary, you're definitely going to have some type of experience one way or another. I mean that ship is infested with spirits.
yeah, and got to go in the where the drowned girl in the pool
Mhm.
area. Got to go in there for 40 seconds by ourselves, and me and my sister. It was fun. It was very, very fun.
Did they
So
still
how
have the
big
plaque?
was this ship?
The ship is twice the length of the Titanic
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
What
jeez.
did they
and
still
bigger than it all around, but it's twice the length of the Titanic.
did they
Man.
still have the plaques? Because I remember like in older documentaries they would have like plaques revolving around the ghost stories of it. Did they have those still there?
Yeah, some of them in the upper decks. In the lower decks, it's more they tell personal stories of their own experiences.
Okay.
And I don't know the door thing. That ironically, door 13. We're on the 13th dimension
Mhm.
where somebody got squashed.
Yep, I've heard of that
That
story.
700-pound door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to stand in it and take a picture, and yeah. So it was a very fun vacation, and I did Empire. I saw Kate's question over here, and I don't know if I answered it yet. Empire, Red Blade, all the way.
Wow.
It's almost a
Very fun
quarter
vacation.
mile
I
long.
recommend it again.
Yeah, I'm going on vacation next month too.
Where you going?
Florida. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Sarasota. Yep.
Oh,
They we already got like the place planned out. Hang on. So many pictures of this. This is what the outdoor looks like. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, how pretty.
Look at that.
That's the outdoor shows the tiki bar and everything. Here's like the pool area.
Wow.
Yep.
That'd be nice.
Just put me on the ocean. I'm good.
Yeah, this is like way better than the one we had last year. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe.
Oh, you know what, Don?
The
What?
lightsaber.
You are going to be very close to where Stephen King lives.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, like very, very close.
In Sarasota?
Yeah.
Chris,
Uh,
that's the dark side lightsaber.
Well, if I'm going to see him, then I just got one thing to say to him. Love all of his work, including this one.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah,
books,
I'm finishing reading this one.
that is I watched the movie a few weeks ago. That is so good. You are Okay, so where I got this destination here, you're 15 miles away from where he lives. I know exactly where he
You
lives.
couldn't take a long walk over there.
And how would you know where he lives?
What's that, Don?
And how would you know where he lives? Hey,
It's
I know. Hey,
public.
I'm just messing with you, man. Hey, I'm just
No,
messing.
no, it's seriously, it's public. It was announced
It is.
when he
Oh,
bought the mansion.
I know. I'm sure it is been announced somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he is right on the Gulf.
Yeah.
Speaking of books, I know you guys probably seen this on pictures, but I got a whole new collection of Nightmare Soup for us.
I did see that.
Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a full box set. I got this for Christmas. Of obviously, talk about a real nightmare before Christmas. And just to give you guys an idea of what's inside here, I'll make this quick. We have the newest edition, Nightmare Soup Bloody Bites. This is actually said to be the darkest collection of tales yet.
Wow.
Then we got, I told you a long time ago about this, Jeremy, and this thing is huge. This is called Nightmare Soup, The Ultimate Feast. It is all three books of the original trilogy in one, much like the Treasury. And here's the even cooler part. I mean, it features the stories that we previously narrated, but I said to you a long time ago, Jeremy, that
Right.
some of these stories are different now. So guess what? Some of you guys might have to re-record those same stories, but it's all different. Like I know I Hate Clowns is different now, Jeremy. So
Different as in they changed it, or different as in they expanded it?
they, in this case, let me look at I Hate Clowns. Give me a second here, just and I mean this thing is like the size of a Bible. This thing is
I'm
huge.
noticing that. It's like, holy
Yeah,
crap.
this is the biggest book of
Love
scary
it, though.
stories that I've ever gotten. And let's see, like I'm just gonna go like to the ending just to get an idea. Oh yeah, yeah, they wow. Yeah, they really changed things up. I mean, I think they did expand it, but they also did add some they did add made some additions. And the stories are a little bit longer actually.
Okay.
So like in this case with Nightmares with I Hate Clowns. I know, like the first, like when you originally read it, Jeremy, it was like maybe 1 or 2 pages. This
Uh, I actually still have that PDF file
2, 3,
somewhere.
yeah. This time, wow, yeah. This time the stories are. They're actually not. I just counted. This is about like that story alone is 9 pages long, and
Uh, okay, Nightmare Soup. Yeah, I'm bringing up the PDF file here.
mhm.
Uh, so I Hate Clowns on this one was 3 pages.
Yeah, this new version is 9 pages long.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's and then
Now,
finally,
is that including illustrations?
no, I counted out the illustration. They still have the same illustration, so I counted that out, but I counted just like how much of reading there is.
Okay. Oh no, no, it's only a page and a half. I'm
Yeah,
going through here. There's an illustration on the second page, so it's only a page and a half.
they tripled it up, if you will. And you know what's really cool? I never even told you guys. I actually helped out looking at the pages, like because they sent me a PDF file of it prior
Oh.
to for any corrections or anything like that. So I was actually able to help out in a way with this new version of the book. I contributed to it.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Did
Yeah.
did they put your name in the book?
I'm not sure. I'm looking right now. I haven't really been able to, but then again, they probably also had a lot of other fans that were helping out, so they might have put some people in, but not everyone. But I'm gonna check afterwards. But finally, the last book I got here, and this is the largest one. This is even bigger than the other one. This one is called Just Desserts: The Art of Andy Siasco, and
Oh.
this book, unlike the other ones, it's just an art. They're art book. It's an art book. There's no stories in it. It's just illustrations by Andy Siasco. Some of them do feature the same store pictures that you saw in Nightmare Soup, but they also include additional drawings that I've never seen. Oh, never seen this one. Done.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Let's see. Oh, a
Ooh,
shark and a clown.
Oh my god, a clown too! I didn't even see that one.
a clown
Yep.
shark.
They all float down there.
That is
Yes, we do.
seriously awesome.
Nice done.
So yeah, I got a good portion out of the deal, and as a little bonus, I have an envelope here, and it says "Caution, hot soup." And got 2 new art prints, which are both signed. We got this one, and I think it's supposed to be like the Tooth Fairy.
Is
And
that what that's supposed to be? What the
yeah,
hell?
I assume that's what it is because it's revolving around teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that.
And I also have, this is their newest illustration. It's also Christmas themed, and also one of the very few that has a little bit of color in it. Meet Scary Story Saint Nick.
Oh,
Aw.
Nice.
It
So
looks just like
kind of cute.
Oh.
yeah, there was a lot of great things out of the deal. And to close it up, I got 2 bookmarks which have some of the illustrations on them, and 3 mini art prints, like not stickers, but some of these are from the book.
So you made out like a bandit for Christmas.
This was like, it was expensive. I can tell you that right now. But you know what? That was honestly the only thing I could really ask for Christmas, other than a new backup drive. But this was all my Christmas gifts wrapped.
longer battery life on your phone.
It was basically like all my Christmas gifts wrapped into one pack.
Awesome. That's awesome, Nick.
That is.
Which means in the future, as far as future audiobooks are concerned, we got more stories, more terror, more nightmares.
Okay, so since you brought up future, Nick, I'm going to start off with you because you know what I'm going to want to hear. What are your goals for this year? What are your plans?
Well, for 2020,
Well,
let's put that immediately. For 2026, first off, in addition to trying to get the last of these audiobooks completed, of course, I want to get to like new projects. I also, of course, want to expand for get back with Nick Files again, but also, yes, I know I do go out a lot, for these paracons, but I'm really trying to expand more for these investigations. But I think, wait, oh yeah,
You don't need to do it online, all at the same time.
yeah, I got to have butter on a Pop-Tart.
Oh my God.
I get it, kid. Yes, I know I still need to do that because it's so freaking good.
Yay, gross.
Yeah.
Doesn't have enough fat for you? What the hell? What?
I know. I mean, I haven't even had Pop Tarts since I was like 12.
Yeah, no, that's too much sugar. That's
Yeah, I know.
It is. It is.
It's a joke. joke.
I like to put butter on my popcorn, but not Pop Tarts.
right.
Yeah, it's an inside joke we all have.
Yeah, it's from Family
It's from
Guy.
Family Guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Kate
I
even made a song. Kate
I
even
actually
made
saw that episode like a couple of days ago, and they were singing this song. Peter was singing that song. Have you ever had butter on a Pop Tart?
It's so freaking good. If you haven't had butter on a Pop-Tart, I think you really should.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
and they got a Darth Vader shot
wonderful.
glass too.
Yeah, but
Here's the tidbit. If
Nick,
you're
what are you
not
doing?
using actual butter and you're using like that tub, look it up. That tub is 1 ion away from plastic.
oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I've got the spray butter. I think it's Parkway or something. Like
Man.
that.
That might be 1 ion away from plastic too.
Well, butter is butter, no matter which way. Wait.
No.
Oh, because there is real butter.
I thought you were referring to I can't believe it's not butter, Adrian.
I know. I was just thinking that.
No. The I can't believe it's not butter is actually
Oh,
like
More
olive
than butter
oil
on a Pop
type
Tart.
stuff.
Hey, Tom.
It's Tom.
He's singing my song.
You're late.
Tom, you missed my lightsaber.
Wait a minute. Wait.
That just didn't sound right, Chris.
All right, go ahead. Okay.
Chris.
Oh shit, Tom.
Oh my God.
Not what's
So,
fully out, Tom.
so, any others, Nick, besides
Well,
your projects?
not only, well, more importantly, I've already gotten started. I'm continuing to do this throughout this year is to continue losing more weight and getting into much better health. In fact, I want to let you guys know that I just recently checked the weight machine once again, and
Hulk
even
Hogan.
though even though I started recently again, because again, I've always held the highest weight that I was like when I had my brain injuries. I was 293 to begin with. Now today, I'm 273. So 20
That's
pounds
huge. That's huge.
All right.
and
Okay.
counting. It's still going.
And what else are you working on again?
His
This
books.
this coming year.
The books.
Are you gonna are you gonna be working on those audiobooks? I never heard about them before.
Oh, here, here.
I was just
Just
talking
missed.
about it before you came on.
I'm just thinking about Stewie from Family Guy. Working on that novel we've been working on.
You got that little novel you're working on?
I got a resolution for you, Nick.
What's that?
More battery life.
Yeah, yeah,
There you go.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not a session of Minecraft without all of a sudden Nick's voice changing. Like, because all of a sudden,
And,
oh, my earbuds are
and a watch.
get wired earbuds.
And a watch. Set to normal
Yeah.
time.
Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Now, what about you, Don?
Let's see.
What are your goals for this year?
My goals. Well, I think one of them is gonna start doing vlogs around Chicago. That's one thing. Let's see. Improve my health a bit more. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself to drink more water.
That's
That's
all.
hard to do.
Yeah, I know.
There's water and beer.
There's water in beer. There's water in this, too.
Of course, you'd say that, Tom.
That's only my second one.
Yep. I think start making more money off YouTube.
Yes.
Yes, get monetized, dude.
Yes.
You've been working at it longer than I have.
Yep.
It's time.
Oh yeah, high time. Yeah, I've finally met the requirements,
Oh, cool.
so making it happen.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Any questions, just ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy, real quick, I just looked through the credits of the book. It turns out no one's credits are in it, so it's not just me. I think they just, yeah.
Huh.
I think they're going to still credit us on the webs on their Facebook page. Fair enough.
Yeah. Cool.
You asked for it.
Adrian?
I don't know. I think maybe getting healthier for me. Losing weight. We actually bought a treadmill, and it was a secondhand treadmill from just a little secondhand store down here, and
Where do you have room to put it?
we actually got rid of a lot of the clothes and,
Really?
and our donations because it's time to start over on that stuff.
And with those treadmills, you got to watch out. They could quickly become a place to put clothes that are hanging.
Yeah.
I've seen that in so many people's houses.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this one made noise where you could hear it on the second floor. So we took it back and got store credit. So we ended up getting an ab machine and a bicycle type machine.
Nice.
Like a stationary bike?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of.
Hey, guys. I'm sorry to do this, but I gotta back out of this because I got a video game live stream to do in a few minutes.
Okay.
Don, have a good night.
Happy New Year, Don.
Thanks for
Thanks.
joining us.
No problem. Happy New Year, everybody.
We'll see you later.
See ya.
As far as paranormal, I think I'm going to do more residentials this year. I don't plan on doing a whole lot of, like going out to places that have been done, or these tours that they do. That's just not my thing. I would rather help somebody than to try to debunk somebody else's That's just not.
Yeah.
That's just not me. Now, sure. I mean, if it's a famous location, I would love to go just to see what I get. But I'm not out there to debunk somebody else's stuff or to say they were wrong or whatever the case might be. That's just not what I'm out there to do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind you and I taking another crack at that place where the mansion had burned down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Things like that.
Right.
Not where somebody can say, "Oh, well, that's not what I got." Well, no, that may not be what you got because your energy, your vibe may not be what that spirit connects with.
Mhm.
And that's what people don't understand is just because you didn't get something and like Chris was talking about, Queen Mary. I was on the Queen Mary and I got absolutely nothing except for one place.
The engine room.
The engine room, that's right. And that's not because there's not something anywhere else. That's because that just happened to be where my energy vibed with whatever was there and thought they could connect. It's
Yep.
not because it wasn't there for someone else. And it's not my place to say, oh, well,
Right.
someone else didn't get something. It
Mhm.
wasn't there. And that's what just irks me about
Right.
people doing that is, oh well, no, you didn't get that because I was there was nothing there.
Right. I
You
think there's a
find,
difference between that and debunking people, though.
yeah, yeah. You find the new places. You be the one that makes people go out to debunk or prove or disprove, or you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And we all have different vibes, we all have different energy. And like when we make friends, one person may love someone and your best friend may say, the hell are you thinking? This person has some seriously bad vibes.
They like the Eagles. I mean, jeez. Oh.
Hey,
You
hey,
know, and
you're dancing.
Just picking
it's not
fun.
that that person has seriously bad vibes. It's that person may not vibe with the other person's
Right.
energy.
Yeah, no,
That's
absolutely.
okay.
We've
You
had
know,
plenty of those.
one other thing, just a word of advice, Adrian, and Jeremy, you know about this too. I mean, I know I was supposed to do a residential case, 2 months ago, but that failed immediately because that person just backed out, you know, thinking that I was going to bring media attention and stuff like that. So, there's nothing wrong like with what you were just saying about like debunking or whatever the case is. You also got to be careful with some of those people out there who just
Nice.
way like get too paranoid, thinking that we're bringing media attention and stuff when in fact we're not. We're just trying to help them.
Well, in all reality, I would much rather do a residential case that is scared of media attention
Yeah.
than I would a residential case that wants that media attention. Because when you tell them you are the reason that this is happening, this is your energy causing a poltergeist, or whatever the case might be, they're not going to take that very well.
No,
Right.
they don't. That
No,
people
most
get
most
that mean
people
that.
won't.
No. And my case that I did, I decided to help somebody 4 months ago, 3 months ago. Um,
I should-
and the client is still messaging me with, they have cameras all over their house, outside, inside, and these things that they're messaging me are
Dust.
dust, bugs, um, near an airport, which, I mean, come
Like
on.
that was your husband's fault.
Really?
One that you forwarded to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it in Greeley, Adrian?
No, this isn't golden.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, so you had all the cow shit stuff flying around too.
And you know what? I would not put it past that cow shit to cause some
We get
strange light.
shog on certain days here. Shit fog, I call it shog.
Yeah,
And it
and
can have that effect of looking like a ghostly mist or something sometimes.
yeah, and these are the things I'm seeing. And honestly, like there's one of a picture in a car. They have like
Yeah.
a dash cam,
Yeah.
and it's pointed backwards to the driver in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's hard to tell a person, but you have to, that it's nothing more than where the sun is coming in through the
Lens
leaves
flare.
and the trees are moving.
Yeah.
You know, this is nothing more than that. It's okay. You're okay.
It's lens flare, or I can never say the other word, Jeremy, but the whatever the hell, pareidolia or whatever.
A pareidolia?
Yeah, thank you.
It's a lot of that. It is a lot of that. And yes, there, you know, I'm not going to deny that there are things in this person's house.
Yeah.
But
What is that he could not pronounce? I never heard.
pareidolia?
Yeah, I never heard that word before.
I've heard it, but it was a long time ago.
And I may be saying it wrong, honestly.
Well, either way,
It is seeing
Are
basically
you
like
talking about
faces,
pareidolia?
faces aren't.
I know I always spell it wrong.
Yeah. Seeing faces where faces aren't, like when you look like water.
Oh,
Or you like
Our
see
brains
Jesus'
are
face in a
trained.
sheet. Or,
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
our
like
brains are
matrix
trained to
thing.
see faces. They're trained to see things that we
or familiar.
recognize.
I got you. I remember reading or watching a video where they talked about that.
Yeah.
I didn't commit the name
Yeah.
to memory. I guess.
And
Well,
this is
matrixing is another word for that too.
What is?
Yeah, I think that might have been what they said actually. Matrix.
What was it, Jeremy?
Matrixing.
Yes, yes.
you know what?
Matrix.
That would be easier to spell and pronounce for me. So
Yeah, absolutely is. Yes.
I'll go with that from now
We
on.
all know how to
I'll try
spell.
to remember that
Spelling
one.
is a nightmare.
Who's on your jersey, Adrian?
Huh?
Who's on that jersey behind you? Okay.
I tried to put one up myself, but it fell.
Damn straight it is, because these guys have got to get their shit together or we got a problem, because I've spent way too much money on these jerseys.
Is that New Jersey, I assume?
New Jersey Devils, and they better get their
Oh,
shit
New
together.
Jersey Devils. That's awesome. I forgot that you guys had one.
I do have a Flyers hoodie around here somewhere too.
And obviously, Adrian,
I got some Avalanche stuff. So
I don't have to remind anyone about this, but obviously we all know where that name came from.
Come on.
yeah.
Come
Yep,
on.
the guy that left his footprint on a rock here on the PA side of the Delaware River.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick, Kate said that she wants to pass her Italian language exam next month.
Wow.
So
Awesome. Do that, Kate.
she's been working on a new language. I could never be able to do something like that.
Yep.
I
English
failed my
language is
language
hard
exam.
enough.
That is really tough, but I definitely wish her the best.
Yeah.
I can tell you some shit in Bulgarian, but Italian? Nope. I'm out.
Yeah,
Tom,
it's
just
a tough.
naturally some
Being part of Italian myself, it's not as easy as it seems, and even I don't really speak Italian myself, but I have
I know
learned.
this word right
It's
here.
tough.
Nick.
It's a really tough one to learn.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You know,
I know what I learned from The Sopranos.
you know,
I can tell you in Bulgarian, Russian, and some Spanish.
once you people think it's so difficult, but it's not that difficult. I mean, I don't know about you people because some of you are pretty young, but back when I was in high school, and you had to take an elective, so it was either Spanish or French.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
All right. So, and I took Spanish because it was a hell of a lot easier than French. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Disagree.
Once I learned Spanish, okay, it was so easy to pick up on the Italian side with a little help from my.
They're both based on Latin.
Well, it was, my grandpa started out, telling, all right, here's your numbers in Spanish, here's the numbers in Italian. They're not really that different.
Right.
No. They're not different.
So
Much
once you
different.
understand the whole concept and learn the easy way, it gets very easy to pick up on. I mean, it was so easy every year, especially at Christmas time, because you'd have all these elders sitting around and they were all speaking in Italian. So if you wanted to understand what these old fogies were saying, you want to pick up on it quick.
Yeah. That's what my dad did. I'm still waiting for this to happen. That's what he did when he went to Italy. He took my siblings one at a time to different parts of Europe, including Italy. So I would not be the least bit surprised he would have had to do that. But yet I'm still waiting for my turn. That still hasn't had. Oh, and also on a quick side note, everybody, today is my dad's birthday.
Happy birthday, Nick's
birthday.
dad.
Happy birthday.
He's officially 67 years old.
So that means he's 10 years younger than my dad.
Yeah, born 1959.
But yet I'm like,
That means he's
close to
15 years
20
older than me.
Yeah. In case I know you guys would be saying why, he is currently spending time with
I
his
could be Nick's dad.
he's currently spending time with his granddaughter. Madeline's over, so this is his grandchild bonding right now.
That's awesome.
technically I could be his dad too. I'm old enough.
Yeah, you can. What are you talking about? You're
I
35
think-
years old.
I think any one of us other than Jeremy maybe
Could be his dad.
could be his dad.
I think Jeremy could too.
I could. I would have started very early, but I
Well,
could.
some of us did, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, Tom, let's move on to you. Round out the bottom screens here. What are your goals and plans for this year?
Well, much like everybody else, there's a health factor that I got to work on. I definitely got to lose some weight. I'm at the heaviest I've ever been. I don't like it. There's a reason why all you people, even on my channel, only see me from here up. But mostly, I also want to start making videos again. It's been a minute. I haven't
Walking
put out
around videos.
what's that?
You're walking around videos.
Yeah, I haven't done a video since beginning of September was the last one I put out.
I was waiting for a Tom Hug video, but
I asked him, except for Chris here and Kate who's watching, if you got time when we play Minecraft on Sunday night, I'm always asking Tom, are we expecting a live from you tomorrow? Because I have to continue making my most interesting man in the YouTube world speeches.
he's got a list.
I haven't been able to do that.
If you see that book up there, right beside of him, kind of right up there on his bookshelf, that's all the most interesting man things, and he just pulls that out and starts.
Yeah, I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
There are some,
Sex to me.
that haven't reached the book yet that I managed to find.
Anyway.
So maybe it could be built for the sequel book.
Right.
But yeah, definitely getting more videos out. And in the more recent times, without going too much into detail, trying to find a lot of inner strength for some stuff the family's going through right now. So it's a rough time, and I do my best to maintain my jovial, facade that I always have.
Find your taco, man. Find your taco.
Yeah, it's just it gets tough sometimes, but I think I do pretty well. Beer does help, but I'm only on my second beer, so it's not really helping me.
But beer counteracts your other goal of losing weight.
Yes, yeah. Well, if I can stop that at least on a small level.
Yeah, you got to do it. You either got to do cold turkey or small steps. I think you can't.
Well, I don't want to cut it out completely. I love beer.
No, and exactly. So small step it until.
I mean, maybe get down to just when I hang out with Stephanie. Like if we go out to a bar or something like that to go see a band or something.
Yeah, like I drank New Year's Eve, of course. Everyone did. But,
oh, not me, not at all. No way. No. Just because I don't remember New Year's Eve doesn't mean I was drinking.
Right, but the point is, I haven't drank since last May. Since then, so
yeah, me too.
Just bear warning, Tom. I actually had a case that involved a guy that had stopped drinking cold turkey. Now, I don't know the difference between how much he drank compared to you, but he went through a withdrawal that was
horrible.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time in my life, believe it or not, I was a lot worse with this.
I quit drinking wild turkey. Does that count?
Yeah. It was just
quit cold turkey. So I'm sure that had a lot to do with it too.
Like I was temporarily drinking a lot in the course of we'll say a couple of weeks at one point in my life. It was a really, really dark time. I mean, what I do now isn't really that bad.
compared to. Well, that's
But,
good. You can.
but when I stopped, which I did stop cold turkey, I remember I was downstairs putting on a new doorknob on the
Huh.
front door, and you had to be very particular with the screwdriver because of the angle of the knob and everything
Yeah.
like that. And I just kept my hand kept. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on here? And that was what made me slow down a lot then. And I actually did stop for a while. We'll say a few months. Like I had like maybe one or two beers in that time, and even then when I had it, like I could feel the pain in my stomach, so I didn't. Um, Eventually, I got back to my casual drinking. We'll say.
Well, Kate was asking about non-alcoholic beer. Does
Ugh.
that do anything?
No,
Tastes like old beer.
yeah, it kind of does. I mean, some people have told me that there's a couple of them. I think it might have even have been the Dos Equis
Yeah.
non-alcoholic. They said was
Well, Becky's.
I know there's one called O'Doul's.
they
I know
said it
there's
was
one
tasty.
called O'Doul's. So
Yeah, I'll do. I've had O'Doul's. I didn't really like it. It tastes like Chris said, like flat beer basically,
Yeah.
Yep.
and I don't like that taste.
No.
I mean, if I've already had 10 or 11 of them, then I don't mind that taste because I know
no.
there's no
Well,
alcohol.
go back to when we were younger, Tom, and have some Zima.
Hey,
Oh,
Tom,
God.
you were just saying about Dos Equis. Here,
That's it.
it's your song.
I may not always drink beer. Wait a minute. Yes, I do.
I don't always drink beer.
You know,
But when I
Nick's
do,
song.
oh wait a minute. Yeah, I do.
But it's not just the beer that's the factor in the weight loss too. There's,
Yeah.
I mean, I have activity. I'm a maintenance guy at a state park.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, that's physical work right there.
Yeah, it's a decent amount. I mean, right now, not so much so. Because there's not a lot to do.
Winter.
Yeah, but normally,
When you're
and,
cleaning up after Philly wins the Super Bowl, you'll be good.
they don't really come to the park. They go to an area in Northeast Philly,
Oh, okay.
cross streets, Frankfurt and Cottman. If you look up Frankfurt and Cottman Aves during any, whether it was like baseball, football, and you will see
Anything.
crowds.
Wow.
People are climbing the poles. They have to grease the poles in like a 10 block area radius
That's what she said.
so that people can't climb them.
That's crazy sauce.
People here are crazy. I don't. Anyway,
Any other ones?
my
Or
long-winded version of what I have going on.
no? We got interrupted. We interrupted you too.
That's all right. That's what we do.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's what we do here.
It's my
All
job.
right, Chris, your turn.
My turn. Well, I will start with what everyone else said. Health, obviously. I mean, I went from 230 to 8. I'm 285 now. So since beginning of the year, so pretty good there. Still need to lose some. Again, like Tom, there's a reason you see from like here up. 99% of the time, you don't see me shirtless or any of that. So
I wouldn't want to see me.
even in public, I'm not even talking on here. Like I go to the pool or somewhere, it's like, how many shirts can I layer on?
I'm gonna need to put on before I get rid of the man boobs. Let me see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so here's the thing. My husband has a shirt that says "Man boobs are sexy,"
Yeah.
and so let's keep in mind that there are women that
Like that? Yeah, oh yeah.
that
Chubby
like a
chickies.
little bit of cushion.
So we could change the words to "She thinks my tractor's sexy" to "She thinks my man boobs are sexy."
I don't know about.
No, I
I
know
think
that.
we can lose the word boobs because women aren't boobs aren't exactly
Man.
what we're looking for. But
I mean, they're there sometimes. I mean, I got a nice little healthy.
And on top of that, some of us men also like a little cushion on our women too.
right. And what I found out about this is hilarious. So I've always been like 120 pounds and looked anorexic. I was accused of being on drugs, and I never have been. But my daughter, this was hilarious. We were talking about hockey, and she watches this guy named JJ something. I don't even know. And she says, I want to go to man aquarium is what she calls it, boy aquarium. And what it is a guy from Quebec, Canada, that I guess does this spoof. And it's all
Yeah.
about hockey. But I told her, I sent her pictures of my two favorite hockey players that I have actual jerseys for. And she's like, Mom, they need to put on some weight because they look sick. And the picture she shows me of this person is like, the size of her husband, which is like 300 pounds or more.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I get it. You
Thanks, Tom.
apparently like bigger men. I get it. But, that's the thing that.
Everyone likes different, and that's fine. I'm just
Right. And that's a fine line of.
I'm saying I need health.
No,
I don't
You
care about.
know,
I
it's
could weigh
more.
290 if I'm healthy. I don't care, but I'm not at 290.
Hold
Right.
on.
Health and looks are two different things.
I need to
If
get
you're
to
not
about
healthy,
250 healthy.
it's time to do something about it. But if
I
it's
should healthy weight by my doctor. I should be at about 190, 200.
yeah, let's
My
not
weight.
listen to all that because
Oh no, and it's true though. I know my own body, and it's close to that actually.
yeah,
That's what I
but
weighed in high
you look at
school. That's what I
charts.
weighed in college. That's what I. Even
Yeah,
charts say that.
and if you look at charts, it's like, I'm supposed to be 120. You know what? I'm sorry. I
Well,
look disgusting at 120. That's not going to happen.
There is a bit of
I
vanity.
hear the guys that say you look hot. Again, it's what
Yeah.
people think.
There is a vanity aspect to why I want to lose weight as well, but it's minuscule compared to just wanting to feel better.
Right.
You
When
can see
you're
it when you
walking
pee?
upstairs huffing and puffing, that's a problem.
Right, and then when I as long as I'm in the bathroom looking at myself in the mirror, I'm fine because I see what you guys see. But when I
Right.
go into my dad's room and there's a full length mirror, I'm like,
Right.
oh no, what?
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Tom just needs to lose enough weight so he can see it when he pees, and he's
well, it's so I don't look pregnant,
Right.
Right. And honestly, because like when your thighs are rubbing together when you're walking and you're not used to that, or you're trying to put your shoe on and your gut is in the way.
God, every morning.
And so, things like that make you realize, okay, maybe we need to do something about it.
Yeah.
But
Well, when I can use a pair of shorts from the beginning of the year as a blanket, and not quite, but they're like I said, like one and like almost a third of me in them now. It used to be my belt belly looped, now it's like.
and that's okay. That is
No, and that's wonderful because I'm
That's
getting
awesome.
where I need to be.
right.
And my
Right.
blood
That's awesome.
sugars and of course my whole shit in February. And I wrote a whole post about it on Facebook.
It's how you feel.
And the main
do you
thing I was
feel
putting
like
out at Facebook is feel positive, and that's my goal this year is to always be positive.
right.
Fuck negative. Like I
And
put
if
on there,
you
I'll
feel
have a
like
shitty
you're
day. I saw fucking
struggling,
Disneyland. I'm happy. Bang. Fuck y'all.
right? Do you feel like you're struggling going upstairs, or do you feel like you're struggling bending down? If that's the case, yeah, we need to do something about it, and that's me. We need to do something about it this year.
Yeah. And I'm a lot better than I was last year at this time, where I had to like
That's what matters.
grab the edge, grab my sock or my leg or my pant to pull my foot up so I could put a shoe
That's
on.
what matters, and that's
No,
all
I
we
don't.
can do is strive for it. But let's remember in that process that we're only here for a little while, so let's be happy while we're here.
Well, yeah.
Let's not restrict ourselves completely.
No, like I said, I'm not going to give up here.
Right.
I'm not going to cut down on them.
No, do what makes you happy. Shit, that's what I was saying. I mean, but you gotta be healthy to.
Well, yeah. Once you reach that 5-0 number,
I had
the
no
doctor-
fun laying in the hospital 10.5 days, and I'm
when
sure
the
Nick
doctor
had no
says
fun
things
laying in
like
the hospital.
at your age, that's when you know. All right, look.
When that 5-0 hit the number.
And I'm at that point now where I'm getting the at your age talk.
I just got it. I just got it.
Welcome to our world, Jeremy.
Literally, I turned 50 back in February, and then the next week I had the doctor's appointment. Now, it wasn't bad enough that AARP
One
sent
finger.
me a letter the day before I turned 50, which really
Yeah.
pissed me off. But then the doctor hits me with that, well, at your age, I went, excuse me?
Yeah.
At my
Yeah.
age, I could kick your ass at your age. How about that?
Well,
Yeah, they still say that.
if it makes you
I'm
guys,
lucky. I got a nice doctor. She'll tell me exactly straight up what needs to be. None of that BS. And
Yeah.
so
if it
I'm
makes you
lucky
guys
that
feel,
way.
if it makes you guys feel better, I know I'm the youngest one here, but when my birthday comes in February, I mean,
At your age,
it's the last 30s before I make it to the mid 30s.
at Nick's age, I was getting my driver's license.
You're between your 30s and
Yeah,
40s.
so in Nick's case, it's like, well, at your age, I used to do this, this, and that.
Yeah.
But when you
Well,
get
the
to
only
Nick's
thing
my
age, I
age,
was
you
legally
ain't
able
doing
to.
shit.
well, there's only two things I still haven't done what Tom has done. First off, I'm not 35 years old yet. I'm not divorced, and I have still yet to live in a van down by the river.
Well,
Keep it up.
Nick,
0 for 3 on that.
let's bring it down to reality.
Yeah,
You're not divorced because you have never been married. You're
Yeah,
not living by the river because
Once
hey,
you get
I'm
married,
45
probably
and I've never been married.
I'm 50 and I've never been married. I came close.
Hey,
And you got
Joanne, long
pregnant.
time no see.
who's married here?
Oh, hello.
Hey, well,
Happy
here's
New
the
Year.
thing, guys. You hit a certain age in life and you go, what the hell? Like, what have I done? What's my legacy going to be? Then you go on a year or so and you go, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's what I make it from here on out. And how much time I have left or how much time I have behind me, nobody knows. You know, the creator, whoever the hell he is, could make us drag it out to 100 years old. We don't know. But it's what we can and can't do in that time. So, you know, can we make a difference? Maybe. And if we made a difference in one person's life, then we did what we were supposed to do. My thing is, and people may not agree with me, and that's okay. I feel like we already had a soul contract before we came here. We knew what we were supposed to do. We knew, you know, you meet somebody and you go, wow, I feel like I've known you all my life, but I don't know you. And, you know, when that happens, I feel like we have already made a soul contract long before we got here. And whatever position we were supposed to play in that person's life, we did. We fulfilled that. And that's what we were here for. Anything after that, let's have fun.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we're here for. We don't know what's beyond here. We don't know, what's going to happen after we leave here. What we do know is right now. And for right now, let's enjoy it. I mean, yes, let's take precautions of what we can and can't, you know. Yes, let's cut down some of the fat we're eating, whatever the case might be. But let's have fun while we're here, because there's no guarantee we're going to be here tomorrow. None of us.
That's why, like my friends and I, not just for New Year's, we want to do more get-togethers like that, like we did.
Sure.
You know, just enjoy it. Well, you know what they say. I mean, again, not try to act like this, but it's just like that classic example of saying, better enjoy it, especially while we're young.
Exactly. I mean, okay, so I'm going to turn 52 this year. So, you know, how young is that? I probably got more behind me than I do ahead of me, but okay, so now we're old enough to understand.
Damn, I feel old now.
Let's put whatever's ahead of us. What was that, Joe?
What did you say, Joe?
I didn't think I was the oldest one here until you spoke up. Like, your age, and I'm like, that makes me feel old. I thought you were older than me.
What? Wait a minute, back up. What?
Oh boy.
You better lose connection, Joe. No, I'm
Joe,
kidding.
you and I will have a talk later. What? No, I mean, it's one of those things that you come to a realization, you do come to a really low point where you're like, shit, I've got more life behind me than I do ahead of me. And, now what? If I were to die today, what legacy am I leaving? Is anybody going to remember me? Things like that. And then you outgrow that and go, so it's up to me what happens from here on out. If nobody remembers me, so what?
Everybody's going to remember me.
That becomes a lot less important than it did years ago.
Nick will be telling his great grandchildren about this guy named Tom that ran a YouTube channel.
Nick
You
will
know
be
what?
telling his great grandchildren
Yeah.
about finishing up
this
the
guy
damn
was-
books.
Yeah, I'd say this guy was terrible. Well, the worst YouTuber ever, right, Tom? Oh, wait.
I swear to God, he was right. I still haven't finished those damn audiobooks.
I
Yep.
have him right, believe it or not, I have the program open right in front of me.
Okay.
Right the window.
Open and working on it is not finishing them.
I'm getting there, though. Hey, keep in mind.
getting
it's
there.
the holiday.
And
It's
that's
the
my
holidays.
point.
This
That's
is the
my point.
holidays, so you don't got to worry about it right
The
now.
holidays, too. I have a lot of things going on with the
Been the
friends and
holidays for
family.
the last 3 years. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
That's
You
my
see,
point,
if you
man.
finish them, that's one less thing that I get to bust on you for. So it's incentive.
You're gonna
Right.
bust on Nick?
What? No.
You said you were gonna
Chris.
bust on Nick about that. I mean, that's pretty
I-
disgusting.
Chris, any other goals this year?
Well,
Anyway.
Yeah.
I can tell you one of them, he's going to bring his ass down here.
up there.
Well,
Is it
I'm
up
going to
for
be
you?
there in a couple of months, so
You're above
Wait
me
a
on the
minute.
map.
we're going to have to come
Up
up
for
with something.
you.
You're above me on the map, so you're up there. But yeah, I could have stayed up there Thursday and even today. But yeah, I do want to knock some shit off my bucket list, whatever that happens to be. I don't got a big one, but it kind of just appears. They're random bucket list things. I don't have like an actual list. It's like I'll be seeing something. I'll be like, yeah, I'm doing that this year. Queen Mary, honestly, was a gift from my sister for Christmas, so that was just awesome as hell. It's always been on my bucket list, but I'm glad it got knocked off. Anyway,
All right, so
other
this year
goal-
you're going to bring your ass here.
yes,
Wherever it is, up,
bring it at
down,
some point.
sideways. I don't give a shit.
I'll bring my ass there when Nick actually well, never mind, finishes his book, maybe.
Nope, this is
Learns
not
how to charge his
contingent on
phone.
anybody else but you.
You don't want anyone else but me, huh?
No, I said it's not contingent on anybody else but you.
Well, Chris and I are supposed to be getting together in March because he was going to give me a whole bunch of wrestling stuff like tapes or something.
Yeah, tapes and maybe magazines, I think, are out there too.
Okay.
None
Yeah.
of the pages are sticking together, right?
well,
No,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't have those kind of magazines anymore.
Okay,
Well,
so Chris, you want to see him? You bring your ass here because he's going to be here.
well, I also just want to throw out, too, that I want Chris
And Nick.
especially. Because you remember I told you guys I was going to be coming out to Colorado myself later this year.
No, I did not hear this. Excuse me,
Well,
what?
I told you before, when I was going to go to the Stanley Hotel. Didn't you hear about it?
No,
We
sir.
talked about it
Well-
on many programs. Maybe you just
Well,
forgot.
no. It wasn't. No, it's not for it for a Paracon or anything like that. It's I have a cousin of mine who lives out in well, I don't think.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. You did say that.
Yeah, I did say. Yeah, I'm heading off
You're
to a wedding.
He has a cousin he's getting married to.
What's that?
You have a cousin you're getting married to?
Oh no, my cousin is getting married to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
His name is Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh,
No, it's not Bill. It's not
Hey,
me.
that stuff happens in Kentucky.
Yeah,
And Arkansas, yeah.
yeah. We're talking western here. That's the eastern side that does that. But anyways,
Anyway, yeah.
I do have unfortunately a little bit of bad news. As much as I really want to see you guys, Adrian and Chris, I may not actually have enough because I spoke to my parents. I said, is there any possibility that I might have some spare time because Adrian Chris would like to see me while I'm here in the state, in Colorado. But they said to me that we may not really have a lot of time to really have like spare time to see. So I mean, I'm hoping maybe something will change, but they're saying that we're like on a tight schedule.
I mean, it's a wedding. I mean, it's
Yeah.
And if that's the case, if you have a few hours, we can always go up there.
Yeah, I would. I mean, if I just happen to have a few hours to myself or whatever, yeah, I'm all for meeting with you guys. But yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. So if
We'll
anything,
play that by ear.
But those few hours to you are like a 5-hour trip to me.
yeah, I'll keep you guys.
So I got to
updated.
know like a day or two in advance.
I did tell my mom this. I said, even if I don't see you guys, there is one thing I want to make sure that we do while we're in the Stanley Hotel. It's only going to take a few minutes to do. I mean, I know most of the time we're just going to be like wearing the suits and whatnot, but I'm saying I'm still going to bring my paranormal uniform and vest, and I need to get my picture in front of the building. So I still need to get that regardless.
I thought you were going to take an axe and knock a hole in a door.
I wish I could.
That is Mickey. A beautiful hotel.
It is. Oh my God! Even without the ghost stories associated with that place, it is such a fantastic. I'm really curious to see what it looks. I mean, I know you were there not too long ago, Adrian, but I've really been wanting to see what it's been like since 20 years. The last time I was there,
I haven't been there since a change of ownership.
They got that hedge maze there. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks. They didn't have it when we went because we went back in 2006.
Yeah.
So they didn't have that back then. So I am curious. Obviously, even though it's obvious that we're staying at the Stanley Hotel, understandably, no time for me to even do like a mini investigation. The one thing I can do at the very least, which is very unlikely, is just take pictures around the hotel and maybe capture something because I know
at some point
they have that tour.
The party's going to end at some point, Nick, and you can walk around after you're supposed to be asleep and take pictures and
right. What were you saying,
Take a picture
they
of
have
the
a
mirror.
tour.
Yeah, take a picture of the mirror going upstairs because they catch a child in there quite often. So
yes.
do that. Other than that, I'm only an hour away, so let me know if you have an hour. We'll drive up.
Yeah, I'll keep you up. It is. I know it's going to be sometime during the spring. I just can't remember exactly which month. The invitation is actually up on the refrigerator. I just can't remember the month right now, but it'll come back to me.
It's fine. We all have real lives, and we all understand that because
we're not mad at you, Nick.
No, I mean we have lives that
I am.
Tom's mad that you won't meet us.
I felt left out for a minute.
You're banned from Minecraft from now on. We're blowing up your. Matter of fact, I'm blowing up your crystal shit right now.
TNT.
Castle Grayskull is gone now. No,
someday in the future, we all got to meet up. We'll just pick a random city, like I don't know, Philadelphia, and we'll meet up there.
God, that's so random.
I know. Weird, right?
I've
never been there yet.
You know what? That would really be cool if we all had enough time to be able to save to get there because we all know we're not millionaires. Well, some of us might be, but it ain't me. So if we can...
I'm a negative millionaire.
Yeah, there we go.
Future.
I'm the arch nemesis.
Oh, no. Tom, better yet, you're a billionaire.
A billionaire?
Billionaire.
All right, Joe, it's your turn. What plans do you have for the year? What goals do you want to obtain?
Well,
fine, bro. Okay.
I figure as long as I wake up every day, I don't have to worry about my health.
No, it's just at the end of the day that you got to worry about it.
I don't have to worry about losing weight. I could stand to put on a few more pounds.
I would gladly give you some.
But that's kind of hard. That's the hardest thing to do. And I wanted to say this earlier when you're talking about weight and weight loss. There are some people out there that can't gain any weight no matter how hard they try because their metabolism burns the calories faster than they can take them in.
Yep.
And I'm one of those rare people.
I wish I was after, a certain age, because women hit this nasty thing called menopause after a certain age, and I was 120 pounds the whole time. And I've seen both sides of it where people go, "Ew, you look like you're on drugs. Your mom's got to be on drugs." The fuck? No, I have never been on drugs in my life. What?
Well,
But and then you get big, and they're like, "Oh, well, she must be, letting herself go, or whatever the case might be." And it's like, you can't win.
So I
I,
guess then I
I
must have hit menopause.
well, I could never win because people are, like, when I was younger and stuff, especially like the grandparents and, your mom and shit like that, you need to eat.
Yeah.
I just got done eating.
Yep. Yep.
See,
You need to eat more.
I've always said for the longest time, like, regardless of, like, for people who are losing a lot, like, they're like really, really like emaciated and stuff. I'm always like that kind of person saying that because I'm trying to lose the weight. I've
Yeah.
always said if I had some way to transfer some of my weight to someone, I definitely would, because that would be beneficial for both of us. Someone's trying to get that weight back, and I'm
Well,
trying to lose it. If it
I
was
don't
that
need to
easy,
gain a lot. I just want about 10 pounds
well,
or so more than I am now. Because then when I go out shopping for jeans, they'll be easier to find.
yeah,
Well,
well, that's what I mean. I wouldn't give it all to you. I mean,
No,
just the
let's
required amount.
talk about jeans. Okay, so if you have a decent sized bottom and you're tall,
I have no ass at all. That's what
women's
my wife
jeans.
tells me.
Well, I mean, I can't say I have an ass. It's flat, but if you have any ass at all, and you're tall, jeans are for women are going to be short, because if you have a fat ass, you're supposed to be short. That's all there is to it. And it's like, oh my gosh.
I don't know about that rule.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who made that rule, but it needs to stop.
I don't know about that.
Me either. I didn't hear any of it, but I'm just going along with everybody else because I'm a follower.
It's Tom's world.
It's there. It's here.
I got this too.
What is that?
That is a Star Wars themed Diet Coke bottle.
Oh, nice.
It
So
looked
it's
like
like
a mini Crown Royal bottle for a second. I'm like, wait,
I-
that's what you weren't drinking.
That's what I saw.
So it's like a plasma grenade thing.
Aha.
So I can throw it at Nick later.
Funny thing is, in the last, I don't know, my videos must have been a couple of them must have been posted in other groups somewhere, because I got like an influx of messages, not a terrible amount, but in the last like 48 hours, I've gotten like, I don't know, 7 or 8 messages on old videos of mine, new people.
Your videos popped up on something of mine a couple of weeks ago, like old ass videos before I knew who any of you guys were.
Wait, for my channel or for like BB3 or something?
I don't know. I saw your name specifically on there,
Huh.
and I was like, okay, I know who he is. And then I'd see it and it would say like, before I knew specifically you, but pretty much any of you. And I was just like, what the hell?
I mean, if it's old enough, that could have been Talk with Teddy, for Christ's sake.
Oh, talk with Teddy.
Yeah, there won't be any old video. It's got to be YouTube, right?
It could
there's
have
no
been
old
too,
videos
yeah,
on
because
Facebook.
Facebook doesn't keep them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been used.
I don't know how I found them, but yeah.
Well, I'm
It
everywhere.
could have been, Tom's World something, and then blah blah blah. I don't know what the hell.
Could have been one of my early live feeds. I didn't start doing them right away.
I was, yeah.
Unless you posted the link and not the actual video itself, those would survive.
Oh, that could have been.
Yeah, it could have.
Or I accidentally clicked it wrong or something,
Yeah.
trying to click one or something.
Deleted my video. Christ, what the hell did you
No,
do?
I wouldn't cry. Only videos of you. Oh, never mind.
I am so glad I downloaded every video on this network from the beginning instead of.
Yeah, that was a lot of work, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Wow, so somewhere on your computer you have the very first time I was ever on Things Network. and that would have been Fear fans.
My mom just
In
gave me
here
this.
somewhere. I got this external hard drive.
Oh, I got a couple of them.
Well, and speaking of which, this is a throwback to one of the first shows that we did this January when I was helping you out with 13th Dimension. When we had I forgot the other Terry and oh my god, what was I already forgot her other name. Um, we did
Sherry.
skeleton. You know what I'm talking about, right, Jeremy?
Who?
No, wait, I'm sorry. No, that's not the right show. I was thinking of something else. This is a throwback, and Tom actually gave this to me as a Christmas gift. And I know this is a joke that we haven't said in quite a long time. He gave me this for
That
Christmas,
wasn't me.
by the way.
That was me, Tom.
It's corn.
Corn.
Yeah,
Corn.
trick shot corn cob game. Flip me, stick me. It's like it's supposed to be like an actual game. I haven't started playing it yet, but I still have it on the. Oh, it's actually you use a QR code. In fact, so there's like
Does it come with a little tube of KY? Because if it does, I don't think anybody wants you to play.
I was just
yeah.
No
so
one wants you to play that, Nick.
like,
So
this, this game is for 18 and older only.
actually, it says ages 8+.
Just listen.
Yeah, get ready for the race against the clock flipperama action. Step 1: scan the QR code inside this pack to fire up the trick shot app. Step 2: pick your game and start flipping. Step 3: master all of the games and top
Master what?
leaderboard to become trick shot champion.
You trick shot
Oh
with
yeah,
a
a little
fun
throwback to my Nick of the Corn.
That looks like something that would be in that store I showed you. Well, I took pictures of in the chat. That Grandpa Joe's place in Stroudsburg, PA.
The one Tom has frequent flyer miles at.
Well, that's where my chicken came from.
Your chicken, yeah.
Yes.
Because we're in America.
It's not a question here.
Joe, what about investigations? Kate's wondering.
Well, yeah, I got a few, but nothing's lined up. I mean,
Hi, Mimi.
we're going out and traveling. I'm probably going to be back doing some more at like the Buddy's Holly crash site. I want to get to that
Jill.
Jill.
murder house. And there's
Hey,
plenty of
sweetheart.
places left around Wisconsin that I want to go to that don't get quite a lot of the popular
Attention.
content.
Attention.
Yeah, that's it.
Are
I
you all
plan on doing that along with some other stuff. I'm gonna give my podcast after it's over this year for a while when we go back and it's no longer winter outside, so I can travel. I'm gonna update the intro and everything too at that same time. So I got a lot of work coming, but I gotta wait till it gets warmer.
awesome?
Your
Joe, are you
dog
gonna,
sounds a little antsy.
Somebody's whining.
Joe, are you going to be also? I'm going to assume that you're going to be coming to the Chicago Paranormal Convention again, right?
Yeah.
All right, because I'm going to be there, so I know on some of these occasions I know we'll be meeting up
When is that? Just out of curiosity.
in June.
In June. All right, so sometime before June, Joe, I'm going to have to get you a Tom's World magnet to put on your damn car.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you hear the puppy because my wife just walked in.
Uh,
Hi, everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
So,
Oh, geez, Rick.
oh, that's why it smells food.
she said, "Wait, there's a McDonald's French fries, man. I can't. I want that."
My dogs like those, actually.
Dogs like anything.
Probably the closest we'll ever hear of. Oh, geez, Rick. Like,
All right. And there Joe is. He was talking about eating some more just a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, and somebody said in chat, oh, Joanne, Yeah, well, I puff on a daily basis, so and it doesn't really help.
You
No,
wouldn't
Uh,
know
Yeah,
my situation for the opposite reason.
yeah, no,
yeah.
no, it doesn't.
it gives me the munchies, you
Right.
know,
Yeah, as expected.
but it doesn't matter how much I eat and take in.
What matters to me?
It just burns right off.
Yeah, and
You're lucky.
I would have thought after I, passed 40 or so, that it would have slowed down. No,
For
here
some
I
people,
am.
it never does.
Here I am. I'm going to be,
Eventually.
old.
My
Joe might
my
be one of the lucky ones.
grandfather,
In March
when he
next
died at
week.
the age of 75, he was still skinny as a rail.
My grandpa was, but my dad wasn't. So
Yeah, I think I got it from my, you know, dad's side of the family because a lot of them were tall and thin, and like my uncle, they were like tall and thin. They drink beer like it was going out of style. Didn't have a beer belly or anything.
I
And
envy them.
when you grill out and stuff, they'd be constantly eating some of that stuff because all the potato salad and stuff that everybody brings. You know, they're constantly going up for seconds, but never gained a weight, never gained pounds.
Yep.
Is that butter I see?
Where's the
And
No,
popcorn?
it's that shit that's one ion away from plastic.
Where's the Pop Tart?
It's great. It's generic. It's generic country crock.
That's exactly what it is.
so it's just as
Country
bad.
crock, the Tupperware of the '80s.
But
So it sucks just as much.
the rest of it is we had Thanksgiving not long ago, and we had
mm,
I had it in November.
we had Christmas not long ago.
That was last week.
So therefore, we have turkey and ham, all
Fair.
kinds of it left over. So turkey tetrazzini.
Fair.
And now we've got Valentine's Day on the way and all
That's
kinds
right.
of chocolates you want.
They're already-
Valentine's Day is not for chocolates. No, it is for lobster and shrimp and all kinds of good things. Steak.
There's nothing and
The
nothing.
ham, you can
Hey.
dice up the ham
Yeah,
into little
they make
cubes
money.
and make scalloped potatoes with ham.
Yeah.
They already started putting out Valentine's Day. So not
Yeah.
at our store, but some of the other grocery stores, like before it was even Christmas.
Like I said, it's a holiday for making money, and that's all it is.
Listen, there is a much more important holiday before Valentine's Day, and it's a week
Your
before
birthday?
Valentine's Day, February 7th, a date which should live in infamy.
I
Right
was gonna say,
alongside
is it
Let's just go ahead and start putting 4th of July stuff out now.
wait, I was gonna say, is this on that day holiday?
They will.
This is Tom's Day?
It is. It sure is.
And I don't mean your birthday. I'm just saying you have a holiday dedicated to you called This Is Tom's Day.
Yeah, we're going to make it February 7th in
It's
You
the
know-
most important day in February.
commemoration of the day that the world was given the gift. 51 years before this year.
Tom's World.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day is like a double holiday for me.
It's gonna
Really?
be for me too because I don't know if you
I-
guys know, just the day before Valentine's Day.
You lost your virginity.
No, it's
Not yet. Not
it's
yet.
Friday.
No, yeah.
It's gonna be Friday the 13th.
Oh, cool.
My
Makes perfect sense.
I'll be married to my wife for 16 years.
Awesome.
Congrats, Joe.
You only agreed to a Valentine's Day wedding because then you would never forget the date. I'm not dumb. I know why you agreed to that.
Well, my parents were married on
It wasn't even when I got married. It wasn't even planned. The lawsuit to Las Vegas is still pending over that one.
It was-
Yeah,
They lied. They said what happens in Vegas stays in
days
Vegas,
in Vegas.
Yeah, no.
and been living with me ever since.
I didn't realize we had a
Get rid
Friday
of her, for
the 13th
Christ's sake.
next month, so I'm going to have to do something special on this show for that.
Actually, Jeremy, make
Friday
that
the
make that
13th
two in a row. make that 2 in a row, because then a month later, and funny enough, just a few days before St. Patrick's Day, there's also yet another Friday the
Okay.
13th, and then later this year, yet a third one is going to be occur. I think it's sometime during the summer. So we got 3 Friday the 13th this year.
Jason McVorhees.
We have 3 of them, and the third one, looking at the calendar right now. Okay, so first one is February, next one is March, and
My name is Jason.
the third one is
It's
going to
in
be
November.
yeah, November. Yep.
Okay. Well,
That-
with being that they,
March is on Saturday. If
with
that's
Friday 13 coming up next month, the day before Valentine's Day, I'm gonna have to do something special on that one.
My
Yeah.
Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th dimension.
I have come up with a new goal that I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this year, but hopefully no later than next year. Is I want to drive the whole length of Route 66.
That's
Ask
a long
Dennis about
time.
that one.
Yeah.
yeah, I want to do that too.
Yeah, I really, really want to do that. I've been kind of thinking about that for the last few years, but here in these last couple of days, I got it in my mind. This is something I really need to do.
Freaking Kate. Joe was born in 1587. His
What?
died
What?
in
What?
base.
Oh,
King of
no.
Bears.
That's because he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's funny.
Forever.
You know, it's funny. 1587, ironically enough, was the year. And Kate, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. I was 10 years. I was 1577. Kate might not know this. The Black Shuck visitation that occurred at that church.
Whoa, black shot. Whoa.
It's the British term for a hellhound. They call it Black Shucks. So I thought it was 1587, but actually that was 1577. Excuse me.
I remember
what year
that.
was it that they skipped a whole bunch of dates to align themselves with the new calendar?
Oh, that was
Wasn't that 15 something?
it was definitely sometime in the 1500s. It
Yeah, they
wasn't.
go to the 13-month calendar.
Hang on a sec. What was the question, Jeremy?
The year that they skipped a whole bunch of dates. Wasn't that 1587?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Because it went from September something to November something.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, it was not the 1500s. It was actually the 1700s.
That was a good time.
It was
No,
primarily
not the 1700s.
because the one I saw, it says here, was primarily 1752 in Britain and the colonies, like the United States, where September 2nd was followed by September 14th, dropping 11 days to switch from the Julian to the more accurate Gregorian calendar. A change was also seen in other places. Okay, this is in the 1500s. A change was also seen in other places at different times, such as in 1582 when Catholic
That's the one.
Catholic Europe
That's
dropped
the
10
one.
days in October.
Were you going to say Gregorian?
Gregorian.
You stumbled on the word for a second, like you were going to say Gregorian or something.
No, I said Gregorian.
Just need
Well,
to
that
go
is what you said afterwards, but you said the Gregorian. Like,
Yeah, I was having some trouble.
yeah.
There's a story in there. Where do those dates go?
we all just need to go to the 13-month calendar and everything would
yeah,
be cool. Be awesome.
1582,
Something in there.
October 5th to the 14th, lost 10 days. Oh, and there was also one more that did something like this. And I mean, it's still over 100 years ago, but this is still kind of recent when you really think about it. Even
Don't
Russia,
bye to us all.
even Russia, for example, did something like that. Switched even later in 1918, had to drop 13 days.
Yeah.
See, and
That's
if
how
they
they-
did go to the 13-month calendar, then that would make everything perfect. Every month would be 28 days,
Yeah.
and every month would start on start on a Monday and end on a Sunday.
Yeah. And
I
the
think-
7th would always be the 7th of like
Yeah.
Tuesday or whatever, and whatever. It
Well,
would
no,
be.
we don't want that because I like my birthday to be on a Friday or a Saturday sometimes.
Yeah, that's the only disappointment is everything's exactly
No.
the 7th of every month is the 7th of every month, and or whatever whatever day it happens.
Yeah,
to
that would
fall.
suck. Never mind. Forget that. Scratch that. I never said it.
I like the idea, but yeah, that's the only thing that would suck. And Christmas would be stuck on whatever some kind of weird day too. There's some holidays that would be like on weird days when they
Well,
wouldn't be convenient.
Well, I'm looking at a list of calendars right here, and the Hebrew calendar is in the year 5786.
Okay.
Look at the Aztec calendar. Oh wait.
They live in the future.
Hey, Jeremy, here's actually this is a recent article that I just found about the one in 1582. Um,
That can't be too recent if it was in
no,
1582.
no. The article was written on December 16th of 2025. So it says
About a month.
I'm not gonna read it all. The in the set in its session of 15. Wait a minute, hang on.
How
Okay, I
about
guess,
you send me the link so you don't have to
you know
try?
what? Yeah, you know what? I'm
You're
just gonna.
already messing up on your words.
Yeah,
How about
well, not only-
you?
it would take too
Wait,
long.
who's been drinking here?
No, it
Yeah,
would.
just just send me the link.
That's what I was going to. It would take too long for me to read it all, so I'll just send it to you.
Don't worry, we got you.
All right. It's coming up on close to 9 o'clock, so I think it's a good time to wrap up the show. But before we do that, any predictions this year?
Well, Jeremy, I was actually going to ask real quick. What are your goals for
There you
2026?
go, Tom.
I already said I
Oh, you did.
want
I'm sorry. I apologize.
to try Route 66.
Okay.
The only other goal that I have is the obvious one of getting published.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do want to drive Route 66, but that might be more realistic for 2027
Yeah.
than this year.
Got a troll in here.
Oh,
No,
we
that's
Don't make fun of Nick.
no. He's
get one of those every
Oh,
show.
I thought you were referring to Sue. I was going to say no.
No,
Sue's-
no.
No,
Yeah.
I see what
No,
you're
the
talking.
one right below Sue.
Yeah, I see it. I see what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, we get one of those on every show. We don't even acknowledge it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
So before we wrap up, any predictions this year?
Earth, fire,
I have one.
fire from the sky.
Fire.
What the hell? There's going to be a death of a prominent leader. Now, I'm not saying I am not. Let's not go there. I'm not saying it's our president. It's
No.
anybody. It is going to be a prominent leader.
That's. I mean, that's pretty much a given. I mean, there's a lot of old people out there that are.
Well,
That's our
unfortunately, the old ones aren't the ones that go.
No.
There's a lot of old prominent leaders with health problems that almost got shot twice a couple of years ago. Wait.
Yeah, maybe.
There are some overseas that are dealing very publicly with their problems.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of what I.
Even
But
across
also
all
at
the country.
same time, I'm looking at the tensions between certain countries over there too,
Yep.
and I worry that somebody's going to do something over with one of them.
You know what would solve a lot of those tensions? If presidents actually had to go into battle themselves.
Yeah, I wish. You know what? I have never been so proud
You know what?
as to see Zelensky go in with his people.
For our country, I don't think there's a president I could think of that would have been young enough to endure that, except for maybe Kennedy. Past that, they would have all been too old to go into battle.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my point. They all would have pissed themselves and shit, so we wouldn't have had a battle.
Kennedy and Obama were the only ones in their 40s to get elected.
Yeah,
That's correct.
maybe Reagan could have gone in and been like a general or something. You know,
Yeah.
he played in enough cowboy movies and cavalry movies and stuff.
He was a damn good cowboy.
Yeah,
Well, he would definitely be able to play the part.
yeah.
But and Reagan was one of those few that seemed to have the entire country behind him.
And I also
You know,
think
For the most part.
we're going to lose somebody in the paranormal field that's going to be a huge impact on all of us.
I can think of two people that like people might not be that sad about.
douchebag.
No, this one is going to be. It's going to be a huge impact, and I don't know who it is. I just know it's going to be somebody that we're all going to have to take a double take, even in our own lives.
Hmm.
Now, whether this comes to fruition, I don't know. These are just the first things that come to mind. That's not saying, oh, I'm some, guru. That's no.
Yeah, and Trump was also in a military academy, so
Yeah, no,
Excuse me, what? Wait, what?
Trump went to the military academy
That
in high school.
oh well, the high
this is
school
a
equivalent.
discussion for some other time because no,
I, well, I was responding to Sue over there.
no.
Okay,
just-
so we have 2 deaths here. So what other predictions do we have?
Well, we could also say, consider you. I don't know if you guys probably already heard this already. I mean, I know we just had it for New Year's, but did you guys hear the, like the giant ball they use for New York City, for New Year's? Did you guys hear it's going to be happening twice this year?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
They are, for the first time ever, they're going to use it again later this year, and not surprisingly, for a very good reason, to celebrate. Yeah, to celebrate America's 250th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So clearly the 4th of July. So I got a feeling that's going to be quite a big ordeal.
I am sure there are going to be so many things going on here.
Well, yeah. I'm sure there's going to be stuff like other things happening throughout the entire country.
Well, but I mean Philadelphia in particular. I mean,
Yeah.
But the ball, they usually only light it just once for New Year's.
Yeah. And people are complaining they didn't get
I
to
was
see it
reading
drop.
about that, and it said it was going to be red, white, and blue, and even had a picture of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear
I
anything about
thought
that.
it was supposed to be red, white, and blue for the actual ball drop, but it
I
never.
think it was. I think it
No,
was.
it was no. It was
No?
different colors when.
I'm
when
coming up to Philly for the 4th.
maybe
What?
that's what it was. I just didn't catch that in the article.
I mean, I saw a little footage of it because people were losing their mind saying that nobody actually saw the ball drop. I mean, you saw it dropping,
Yeah, we
but
saw
you
it.
couldn't really, at the end, you couldn't see anything through all the confetti that was going all over the place. So,
Oh, speaking of confetti, somebody, I think it's my next door neighbor here.
And it's a Saturday.
When it hit midnight, went out there and a whole bunch of confetti went everywhere because I went to Dad's house like I do every year, and everything was fine. And then when I walked
Oh,
back
Adrian.
home, there was all this confetti everywhere,
Oh man.
and
It
it
was
was
me.
only on our side of the street. And I don't do that stuff, so it
I
must have been my neighbor who did that. Holy
I came out to there and
You
I don't even
came?
know where there is. I came out to there and I just sprinkled
Indiana.
it all over.
well, then get your ass over here and pick that shit up.
I'm not driving all the way back up there.
Hey, you clean up a park. You have to clean up a park. If you can clean up a park, you can clean up Jeremy's yard.
Yeah, if you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. Let's play that game.
You can dodge a bullet, you can dodge a ball.
That's one thing that bothers me is that people are so careless that they just dump all kinds of stuff in the street like that.
I don't know if it's careless or they just don't give a shit.
Probably they don't give a shit.
And
They're just like-
here's the last prediction. I think things is going to have one of its biggest years,
Yes, it is.
and we're going to make sure it does.
Almost 5
Five?
years, everybody.
You know how to count to 5 now, Nick? Is that what you're saying?
I can only count to
Uno, dos, tres,
Wait. Cuantos.
Cuatro.
5.
That's as far as like
cinco.
Cinco.
Five.
Cinco.
Right.
Cinco de Mayo. Right?
Yeah.
That's a
Tell
big
you what,
holiday.
I actually,
How could you not?
I've actually seen a funny hip hop video. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. I'm shithead, and he's like, saying
You're
all these
shithead.
weird- yeah,
I heard.
that's what she calls herself. But there's a lyric that goes, "I'm shithead. I can only count to 6. What the heck comes after 6?"
6,
We
7.
counted to 5, Nick. Uno,
Yeah.
dos,
That is so stupid.
It was a
Bugs
video that was
the hell out
featured
of
on if you got, I'm sure you guys ever see it. It was a video that was featured on the Comedy Central series Tosh.0 years ago.
No.
So, hey, that's how I discovered that video. It was on that show.
Jill saying that she sees births and marriages coming in. Not in my future.
No, no,
Well,
fuck.
That's
marriage
not a
is a
hard.
possibility. Births, that's a no go. That's not.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
I
unless it's
see Tom's world exploding. Not
wow.
literally exploding. I just mean getting big and getting big.
Chris.
I see Nick getting shot 18 times with arrows.
And we're getting married to the fact that we're going to get busy doing some shit.
Oh, one other thing, word to know. I mean, I just learned this a few days
Word to
ago,
know.
and this is actually in regards again, Adrian. I know a lot of you guys aren't into the Paracons, but I'll throw it out anyway. For the first time ever this year, Waverly Hills Sanatorium is having their very first Paracon
That'd be
in
cool.
the building itself.
I saw something about that.
Yeah, which
That's
when you
so-
think about it, it really makes sense because this year Waverly Hills Sanatorium officially turns 100 years old.
That's all. It
That's
seems like
twice
it should
as
be
old as you,
older.
Tom.
Yeah, it was so. Just quick side note: even though it was built in the building was built in 1926. Now there was an older building that was there that was built back in 1910, but because of the ongoing epidemic of tuberculosis,
They
they
expanded.
knew that. Yeah, they knew at this point that the building was not going to be big enough to house everybody, so they realized they needed a larger facility. So they demolished it. The original one was made out of wood.
Yeah.
So they demolished the wooden facility and they replaced it with the giant building.
Oh,
that's there
how did they
100 years
demolish the wooden system? Did they bring some guy in named Nick that just burned it all down because it was made of wood?
The trail of lava.
Yeah, I burned the whole damn thing down.
Yeah, I
the,
know.
the original building was built in 1910.
That's what I said. 1910 it was built, but then it was demolished a few years later when they couldn't get
I didn't hear you say the 1910 part.
Yeah, they
Demolished.
yeah,
I remember
1910
thinking
there
I-
are-
I
at
have
my Byberry hospital still beat that out by 2 years if it was
Yeah,
still
well,
standing.
yeah, well, and there are a few photographs you guys can see of the original building that stood, of the original Waverly, if you will, and they demolished it by the later part of like the 1910s, early 1920s, and then of course that's when they built the building that we all know today. That's now standing 100 years later.
That's really something.
Yeah, it really is. It's amazing. It's managed to survive exactly 100 years.
Are you buying everybody tickets, Nick?
I don't even know the prices to this thing. I would love to go. I really would, because
Well,
see what a Paracon is like at Waverly.
and to think 25 or so years ago, the city was trying to demolish it.
They were until what's his name? He bought the building.
Charlie.
Charlie. Yeah, I actually.
No, I'm kidding.
If you guys have ever seen, I mean, I bring this show up a lot. If you watch Scariest Places on Earth, which I think was one of the first shows I think that did do something involving which actually involves Charlie's daughter and a couple friends of hers. He even says like this was recent. This was so when it was very recent. He's like, his dad used to work there, and he thought to himself, "Gee, I wonder if there's some way I could try to keep this place from being torn down." So he bought it, and 25 years later, it's been in his possession to this day. Ever since.
I will say, I hope they actually put on a good one, regardless if I'm there or not, and don't just rely on reputation alone.
Yeah, I really hope. I don't know if Tom McNicholas is still watching. I don't know if this is if he'd want to go, but I do hope he does because that will give us the chance.
Tom wants to go.
And if I'm able to go, I'll definitely let you guys know how. I mean, if we're able to head down, we'll let you guys know.
I gotta say, Jeremy, these little sensors, they get deactivated by about 4 glasses of champagne and a couple beers and shots. And,
What?
well, never mind. Mine stopped working after New Year's Eve. I'll just say that.
Not a goal because this is still happening. But my 25th consecutive year in the bowling tournament.
Oh,
That's
ooh.
awesome. Yeah, that's happening. You're getting that done.
Yeah. People have asked me, can't you just miss 1 year? No.
No, not when you're on that kind of
Especially
streak.
Well, when you have that kind of a role
25.
going on, yeah.
Well, especially
Right.
at 25 now. Come on, that's a special one.
This is my WrestleMania streak.
That's a
It
quarter,
is. It is.
That's a quarter of a century.
Exactly.
quarter of a century. Yeah, you got to do something
It's-
for the big two.
Feel old yet, Jeremy?
You started going when Tom was like 25.
Yep. Yep. Well, 26 maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, in
Any
there.
more
Yeah,
predictions?
probably 26.
Well, I have the opposite of a prediction.
Okay.
Something that's already happened and that we already know. Uh, there
Yes.
were there were a lot of like celebrity deaths and stuff like that in the last year, as there always is. But there was one in particular that affected me, not to the extent that it's affected everybody else on the YouTube world, because I'm not going to make a video in memoriam of him and all that stuff, just to get the hits because his name's in it. But there's a YouTuber that passed away just recently, in the last few weeks, who was a big inspiration to me for making my videos. Adam the Woo. He's been around on YouTube since 2009. Um,
Jesus. Oh.
he's done all kinds of things, exploring little towns that time forgot, movie filming locations. He did a lot of Disney videos, which I could not care less about because I don't want to watch a video of him walking around Disney and going, "Oh, look at this," whatever. I want to see you go to the little towns. I want to see you do things like that, and I loved it. And that's what inspired me to start doing my videos. I figured I'll explore, but I'll just explore in the woods instead. And then that led me to finding hidden history and stuff. And
Led to Tom's World.
yeah, and I really wanted to meet him, and I had a couple of opportunities that were missed because he came here to Philly a handful of times, and the last couple of times he came to film with my arch nemesis, the Philly captain. Um,
Wow.
and but no, I mean I don't really hate the guy, but you know,
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you.
but and I all I wanted to do was meet the guy and shake his hand, but like he didn't
Oh,
have the
that's
time. I didn't want to be in his video. I didn't want him in mine. I didn't want any recognition anyway. I just wanted to meet him, shake his hand, say thank you. But he truly was the nicest guy in the world. And if you go back and watch any of his videos on Adam the Woo or the Daily Woo, WOO, you'll see that he's truly a nice guy. And it's a shame that we do not have him anymore. My phone feels lonely because he posted daily. So every morning at some point, I could know I got a notification, even if I didn't watch the video, that he posted another one.
That's
And
cool.
now he's gone.
I
So,
just looked
all
him
right,
up. He
another.
looked familiar, so I'd probably seen some of his stuff.
You may have. He's done a lot.
Speaking the the history things that you were talking about, I just discovered a new channel today called Walk with History because I
Yeah.
was doing some research on Robert
Not
Johnson
familiar.
and his Walk with History. Is some woman that does it.
I might have come across
That's
that.
someone.
If you
Um,
did anything in the area where I live, I might have come across that.
I did something in your area once, Tom.
because
Yeah.
because I was doing some research on Robert Johnson and his Crossroads Demon deal thing that people say that
Yeah.
he made. Because I just started a novel today, based inspired by that, and she did a thing on it. Visited that crossroads, then went to another alleged crossroad where he made the deal, and then went to one of the places where he's said to be buried. Though there's actually three different cemeteries that say he's buried here.
Wow.
It's called
Yeah,
Walk Through
nobody
History or
knows where
Walking.
he's really buried.
Oh, Tom.
Is it Walk Through History or Walking Through History?
You're
It's
absolutely right, Robert. I didn't.
uh I I'm sure it's walk. Let me go into history here. Walk with History.
Walk
Walk
with
with.
History. Okay.
Yeah. Some girl named Jen is the host of it.
The
Wow.
main logo is like a
Blues.
guy walking, with a white back. Well, it's an illustration.
It's Walk with History, Talk with History on the bottom.
Yes. Yeah. I got it. All right. I'll have
Okay,
to
yeah, I
watch
was
some
going to
more
say
stuff.
I would send you the link if you
Nope,
couldn't.
I found it.
You're
Okay,
on it.
yeah, because I just discovered her just this morning.
Has anybody ever watched 303 Paranormal 303 TV?
I've heard of it, but I
No.
haven't seen it yet.
Well, the guy is actually his name's Andrew. Um, I followed him since I got in the paranormal world. It's been not that. It's been like 6 years, 7 years, and he actually is from Colorado, and he ended up moving when I moved here. He moved away to Louisiana, and he got with a woman who ended up being batshit crazy. And so, like, just the end of last month or the end of November, he moved back. So he and I are going to go do some things here pretty soon. She took all his equipment. She took everything. So he's like completely starting over.
Okay.
So it's time to reinvent.
One other show, if you guys haven't heard of, it's going to be on the History Channel. In fact, it's a reboot of an older show. I had no idea until recently. Does anybody remember that show, Monster Quest? You guys remember that show?
I remember hearing the title.
Yeah, that was a cryptid-based paranormal show on the History Channel, like in the early 2000s. It ran from like 2007 to 2010, and they stopped. What was weird was that they stopped halfway through the 4th season. Ironically enough, one of the last episodes they had was actually the Mothman, and I still remember when it first came out. But now all of a sudden, I recently discovered they have rebooted the series, and I think tonight the first new episode of the show has aired. Of course, obviously, compared to the earlier series, it's a different kind of format, but obviously the subject matter is still the same. So when I get off after this, I'm actually going to watch the new reboot of Monster Quest and see what it's like.
You need to know that.
And Sue, is that how you say this? Is this a man or a woman, by the way?
It's a man, Sue.
Okay. So that's how you say his name, Sue.
Yeah.
If you like history and you like the Philadelphia area, there's another channel you can check out too. I'm just saying. Oh, this is Tom's World.
Well, I do definitely want to get to Philadelphia because I would love to go to Independence Hall.
Isn't the Mothman the sidekick of the Tick?
And not far from there is Eastern State Penitentiary.
Yep.
Let's go.
We'll never be able to get into that one. Chris, real quick, Matt Cardona has officially signed with WWE now.
He officially signed with them?
Apparently, he just wrestled a few minutes ago, and he's going by Matt Cardona instead of Zack Ryder.
Well, 3 words for that. Woo, woo, woo.
No.
So he apparently has finally made it back there full time now. So I'm curious
I thought he didn't want to go back
with him.
No. Stop it.
All right. So if there's nothing else, next week I am going to have Robert Murphy back on this show.
Well, that should be fun.
Normal Society, and it's going to be an infomercial show where we're going to be showcasing all of his equipment that he built.
No. But wait, there's more. You can get a spirit box if you act now.
Basically, yeah. So we're looking forward to that.
This brand new high technology spirit box, and
Look, he's
I just happen to have it handy.
You got the Tom's World Spirit Box.
And then also the following week, I'm going to have John Ward on the show. He is the author of the Scareville series. We'd had him on Supernatural Talk a couple years ago. Well, 2 weeks from today, he releases his first adult novel, A Blackened Soul. A Blackened Heart, A Blackened Soul. So, and I'm interviewing him on the day of the release of his new book. So I'm pretty excited about that one.
Tom, it was scary. We both reacted the same way there. Both did the whole oof.
Really?
Okay.
You said adult.
You said adult. Yeah. See?
Okay. Because he
X-rated paranormal.
Yeah, because he's been writing kids' books. Now he's writing modern stuff.
Paranudity.
X-rated paranormal. You know what? That's a new. That's a goal.
Nick, get on it.
I'm good.
No way, it'll take him 20 years to release it.
Wait, I got the name of the site. Ghostly Fans.
Ghostless. Love it. Love it.
You know what? We can run with this.
Uh, Brad had a thing called Only Ghost at one time.
Well,
Of course he did.
Yeah, don't you
Wait,
remember
didn't they
that?
have
He
like
was
the
running
dildo that would
wild
go
with
on?
that.
I did not pay attention to a damn thing he did.
Didn't they have like the
The
motion
only thing
detector
I wanted
dildo?
was him to be buried with his ass up in the air so I could shove my foot in it.
Ectogasm for all.
that
That's a,
sounds like a fetish to me.
oh,
I know.
It is. It's called a murder fetish. Yes. Yes. Yes, it was. No, in all reality, he is really a good guy and I love him to death. But that's just our thing where,
Yeah,
Now,
it wasn't a supernatural talk show without her threatening him in some way.
yep,
yeah.
yes, it was. That
So
was like a tradition.
it was, and oh, did
Put
we
your
have?
ass sideways. How about that?
yeah.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for being on tonight. It's been a blast.
Yeah.
Uh, almost 2.5 hours. I
Eee,
went by really quick too.
I missed the
good.
first 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And same thing for Joe and Don who had to leave early. Very glad to have you guys back on. So next week everything will be back to normal. Supernatural talk will be back on, and then 13th Dimension will be running at least 2 more weeks before I decide to go on another hiatus. Uh,
Chris, what the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you
What
like
the hell,
throwing
what?
gangs? Are you like throwing gang signs or something?
it
That's
looks
what
like
I'm
he's
thinking.
trying
Boy,
to
I
do
won't
the.
break those fingers.
It looks like
No.
he's trying to do the Matt Hardy thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
6, 7.
So, before I forget, um, the thing I want to ask all of you, I know some of you guys answered this a couple weeks ago, but at this moment in time, where you're at now, what are 3 things you guys are grateful for? Chris, let's start with you.
My family, my life, and my friends.
All right, Adrian.
Um, my home, my husband, and the rest of our family.
Tom.
My child, my goddess, and my family slash friends, because there's a lot of crossover between family
Yes.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
I thought you were going to say your beer.
friends. No, it's gone, so I hate it.
That's like 4A on his list or 3A
Yep.
on his.
I get it.
And Nick.
I think a lot of it's going to be about the same with like what Chris said. My life, my family, and my friends and slash paranormal community.
Always all that.
Really is family. I mean, we
I,
really
well,
are
I,
because
like I would actually, I'll even scratch that. My two families
You
in this
don't
case,
scratch that
and
on here.
my two families, and
You can go to the doctor for that, Nick.
there we go.
I mean, let's think about it. If something happens to one of us, we're all there.
Yes.
That's just the way it is, and that is family. And
Yes,
sometimes
indeed.
that's better than blood. I mean, I hate to say that, but that's really the way it is.
What I've always said is that whether it doesn't matter if we're related by blood, we're still family at the end of the day.
Yeah, sometimes that's better because
Yep.
sometimes blood will turn their back where others won't.
Exactly. Exactly.
Very much. All right, everybody out there in the audience, thank you so much for playing along with us and for hanging around on the second day of 2026.
Where the hell time go?
Yeah.
I know.
Really.
Out
I
the
know.
window.
Where you want to.
We are expecting big things this year,
Yep.
all of us, and hopefully some of those things will actually come to fruition.
Yep.
So until then, we will see you guys next week on Thursday and Friday, and whatever day
Thursday
Tom
for
decides to get his ass back online.
Oh, Jeremy, don't forget, like what Robert said, it's the third day already for them in Australia.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is in the morning.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad to know the world has not ended tomorrow. So
Yeah.
we're good.
But he
You
still
can
needs
still
to give
win
me
the
the lottery
lotto.
numbers. Yep. Got to give me the lottery numbers, man.
I don't know if
So
it's or not.
until next week, be safe. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Stay
Oh,
positive,
man.
people.
And
You know,
happy New Year.
night, guys.
Have a good night, y'all.